Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Maya, and today I would like to talk to you about my journey into my small business that I wanted to open. It's one of the most challenging industries on the internet, and it's something that I didn't realize when I first started opening. I I opened I actually opened the company. I live in Cyprus. That's first of all. I live in Cyprus, and I didn't realize how complicated this business would be because I'm a potter. I do art. I love what I do, and I just decided that I want to sell my products on Etsy, and I thought it would be like a great platform to start with, and something happened along the way. And the reason is that I decided to sell my products to it's like accessories. Okay. I'm using like language that nobody's gonna recognize in the algorithm. It's called accessories for the green community. This is what I decided to call it. It was very complicated, very almost heartbreaking, I would say, because when I first started, I had like a vision of what I wanted, and I started making lots of products that has like accessories that has to do with the green community. And it's a process. If you do pottery, if you do anything with ceramic, you know that it's a process. It doesn't like a picture. I'm not underestimating the art of painters, but I'm saying it's like you have to do it, and then you have to burn it in the kiln, and then you have to glaze it, and then after you glaze it, you put it in another firing. So it was like, so I decided even before I start everything, I had this vision of what I wanted to sell. And I said, okay, so I need to have products before I even open the store on Etsy. So I will have what to upload. So I'll have some, at least like maybe 20, 30, 40 products that I can just list on Etsy. So I started making things. Okay, so here are some of the products that I made. I just want to show you, like, this is the thing that starts with a G. This is the ashtray, and this I'm gonna just hide the word here. It's that tray. You see that beautiful lip that you can, do whatever it is that you do. I'm not supposed to say what it is, and use the tray. Very useful. This goes with this product, and I'm not gonna show them together because I don't know what the algorithm is gonna bend my video. So that's it. And then I realized that it's a problem to list things that are accessories to the green community. And it was like heartbreaking, devastating. The first, I put like 3 listings actually. After a day, they took off my first listing, and when I advised with the Gemini about why they took off my listing, because of course I did everything with Gemini, like all the descriptions, and I tried, not to say the W dot D at the end, so the algorithm is not gonna throw me off like on the spot. And of course, I still don't know, and I'm not gonna ask anybody, of course, like what happened, why did you take off my listing? But I know they did, because I had like a warning. So I put like 3 just to see, how they're gonna react to this, and one came off. So I was like, okay, I need to do something about it before they're gonna close my store, before I even open my store, like start selling anything. So that was one thing. And then I decided, okay, I really want to sell accessories for these products, for this certain people that use these products, and that I'm not supposed to say their name. So I said, what am I going to do? Maybe I should open a store in Shopify. So I went to Shopify and I said, okay, so how am I going to list my stuff there? And then I realized that it's also a problem, because also in Shopify, they banned people that sell, how do you call it? If it's not a regular product, like a cup, a tray, a plate, whatever, it's called drug paraphernalia. I can't pronounce it. It's like they made such a big deal out of it. Anyway, so what did I do? I said, okay, what am I going to do? In Cyprus, I realized that you can't even sell the accessories for that, because it's like in Cyprus, it's illegal to use the W dot 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 the word. It's illegal. So I said, okay, but I'm not selling the product itself. I'm just selling the accessories. So what am I going to do? And then I decided that, okay, if I'm going to open the shop in Shopify, I need somebody to sell like how do you call it? Like a transition company that will, that they take the money and then they put it like in a virtual bank, and then they transfer the money to my bank account. And then I realized that it's also, even if I want to do something like that, it's not good, because nobody's going to open a bank account. I have a Revolut bank account, like a business account that I open, but also if I would try to sell, and they will see that the names of the products that people bought from me are blah, 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 they will close my account. So I said, okay, I'm going to open a bank account. Now I have a website that I actually opened a while ago, but I didn't put like the option of buying, because I wanted, it's a process. When you open when you have a website, it needs to be rated in Google, and by the time you sell it, can take 1, 2, I don't know how many years. And also, if you want to advertise with Google Ads, they're not going to advertise products that are drug I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. And so I said, okay, so that's an obstacle. So what am I going to do now? So I decided, okay, I'm just going to take off all the products that I made that has to do with the word, the forbidden word is written on it. So I can actually go to the bank, ask them to open an account, and then I will go to a company that not here in Cyprus, of course, God forbid, that will be willing to accept money from buyers and transfer the money to, as I said, like another like account, and then to my bank account. So this thing is also, it's in the process right now. A week ago, I went to the bank. I tried to open a bank account. They gave me like a whole list of things that I need to fill out, forms, blah, 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 because it has to be like a business account. And then I said, okay, now I'm waiting for them to get back to me and tell me if they're willing to open a business account for me. And from this point on, I'm going to continue. Then this is going to be like an ongoing story. So I hope you have the patience, the time, and please share, subscribe. I'm sure that I'm not the only one in the world that wants to sell products like that. I know that there are websites not in Cyprus. I don't think that they are in Cyprus. And even if they are, I actually saw some websites they do sell products that connected to the green community. I don't know who they work with. How did they open the bank account or the Visa or a company or something like that that will actually transfer the money. It's something that I will have to find out how it works, and then I'm going to let you know what happens. So I'm going to make another video about how things are developing. So please like, share. That's the most important thing. I think it's sharing, because I'm sure I'm not the only one. I have a very strong feeling that I'm not the only one. Also, guys, I wanted to say, if you sound confused about what's going on in my life, in my business, then it's okay, because I'm also confused. If my video is very like a one big confusion for you, you can imagine how I feel. So just to let you know that it's a process, and I'm gonna keep you updated. That's it. Thank you. If you have any comments or any questions, please ask me. I answer. And that's it. Thank you. Bye bye.